It's time for me to introduce to you the brand new range of Callaway Epic drivers. Let's do it, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here, guys. Today we're gonna get straight to it again. Guys, today we're talking the brand new range of Callaway Epic drivers for 2021. We have the Callaway Epic Speed, the Callaway Epic Max, and the Callaway Epic Max LS, the low spin variant. In today's video, we are focusing on the Callaway Epic Speed. There will be comparison videos coming with the Max and the Max LS. So if you want to see those, make sure you do hit that subscribe button below and you won't miss them. Now, one thing which, oh, what a start that is. One thing which I'm really happy about, it's not orange. Yes, it is however green. So we've gone back to the typical Epic colorways. We've got the green in there, we've got the white, we've got the black with carbon on top. And for anyone who did enjoy, first of all, the Epic drivers, who remembers those now, but also the Epic Flash, this might be right down your street. Now, I was lucky enough to go and try these drivers down at the Belfry a number of months ago, and one thing that stood out for me massively, was just how stable these drivers are. Now, I actually hit loads of fairways, like loads of fairways, and if you watch the videos a lot, you'll know that that very rarely happens, but it got me thinking, could this be, peel back, oh, it's gone left. Maybe it was just a purple patch of a day, but it did get me thinking, could this be the driver that finally gets me hitting more fairways, that finally keeps me in play? Now, I don't think a driver can per se do that. Obviously, a fitted driver will help, but can this new Jailbreak AI speed frame potentially help? So that is what we're going to find out. Now, straight away, something which is that head shape. Now, Callaway call this their Cyclone Aero technology. I just like to call it a really nice kind of teardrop shape, and it's the same shape that's in the Maverick. So we all know that aerodynamics is a huge story in golf driver technology now, and it has been for quite a while. We know that the faces can't really get any faster, but Callaway do claim this is their fastest driver head ever. That's gone a little bit left again. So if you watch a lot of my videos at the moment, you will know I'm not quite swinging at my Sunday best. But that is quite a good time to test drivers in my head logically, because you get to see how they perform on off-centre hits, how they perform on that occasional centred strike, and also how they perform when you hit them left. Now, the comparisons with this and the Maverick don't end at the Cyclone Aero shape. It also has a slightly forward CG, just like the Maverick had, but Callaway claim it does have more MOI. Not sure how that works, but it's very clever if it does. Also, Callaway claim that this does offer a slightly higher launch with similar spin characteristics as the Maverick. So really, if you were a fan of the Maverick, you'll probably keep it. And that, why can't I just hit every drive like that? That was wonderful. Now, the sound of this is, it's up there. It's definitely up there with other driver sounds. I know the TSi3 sounds fantastic. The Taylormade Sim obviously sounds great because it has that composite crown. And this is no different. It's really shiny as well. Hi there. Now, the huge talking point is the AI-designed Jailbreak speed frame. That's designed by the good old supercomputer. We're all aware of that now. And basically, that's designed to allow much more ball speed from across the face. And that is done by stiffening that face both vertically and horizontally. If you look at it, it kind of looks like, so the old Jailbreak cells were like that. And now they're kind of not like that. They look a bit like this. And you see, I'm no structural engineer. That probably doesn't come as a surprise to a lot of you. But for me, if you put corners into the shape of any structure, that generally makes it stronger. And I'm going to hit this next drive, then I'm going to show you something pretty cool. Let's hope for a similar swing as that last one. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes, please. Right, something cool. So you see, to help idiots like me get a better understanding of what goes in these clubs, Callaway actually sent, I mean, to be honest, I think the box is a little bit over the top, you'll see when I open it, but they basically sent some blown up heads so we can show it. So that AI Jailbreak speed frame actually looks like this, and you'll see what I mean about kind of joining the corners together. That makes it a lot more stable from top to bottom, but also side to side, or scientifically, vertically and horizontally. Science teacher would have been pleased with that one. Side to side and front to back, wow. We've also got the flash face technology, Spring Summer Collection 2021. That joke's going absolutely nowhere. And we also have the carbon toe segment and the Traxel Weave carbon crown, which allows Callaway to move the weight around the driver head to make it, as they said, the fastest Callaway driver yet. Right, let's... Also, if you want, there's some really cool stuff in here, actually. If you want to see kind of what's in the, yeah, there's some cool stuff in here. So if you do want to see more of that, kind of what's inside driver heads, get in the comments below and let me know, because it's something I've thought about doing with other manufacturers as well. But for now, this can go away. So now that you've seen all that, what is there left to cover? And really it is that stylish look, it's that sound, it's not only how does it perform, but how does it feel? And to be honest, the feel-based element of a review is always quite a personal matter. And I think it feels good. I think it feels way better than the Maverick. I think it feels as good as the Epic Flash. Who remembers that? By the way, Maverick stays as well. That's an interesting one for you. So if you have spent some money on a Maverick recently and you're thinking, no, I can't believe Callaway have done this. I can't believe they've brought out another driver in exactly the same cycle that they always do, then don't be too alarmed, because your investment into the Maverick hasn't depreciated maybe as much as you would have thought. Now, how does it compare to the Maverick? That's obviously another video for another day. Personally, I think it sounds a little bit better. That's one of the big things for me. Performance-wise, I can't see how you'd see a massive difference in them. Cut. I can't believe that's not cutting. I was playing a lovely fade before Christmas. I don't know where that's gone. But one thing I do recommend, if you do want to go and try the new Callaway Epic range, start with the standard Epic Speed, then maybe work your way into the Max LS or the Max, or better yet, go for a fitting. Because I do think that, and I said this in my ping review as well, if you go straight for the driver head that you know you always go for, I always go for the low spin model, I always go for the most forgiving model, I always go for the draw model, then you're never quite sure just if the standard model does suit you, just if you enjoy it more. You see, I much prefer the shape of this, and I did with the Maverick as well, to the shape of the Max or the Max LS. Now, whether or not that means it performs better, we don't know, but the experience of trying them pays dividends. That was a little bit high spin. Maybe the low spin version. Right, so let's hit a few more shots then. Let's take a look at how this new Callaway driver does perform. How stable is it? How much ball speed are we getting? And would I put it in my bag? I was just about to say dispersion's been good as well. Real interesting array of shots we've got here. This is the last one we're going to hit, and Callaway claim that this is more distance for everyone. Obviously, it does depend how you swing it on the day, but quite a variance of ball flights, quite a variance of trajectories. Be interesting to see what they average out at. That's a nice drive to finish on. Right, so 10 shots with the brand new Callaway Epic Speed. I always have to look at it to make sure it's right. So 10 shots with the brand new Callaway Epic Speed. Before we go into looks and sounds and feels, how does it perform? Let's take a look. Now, as always, we're going to start with dispersion. And for me, again, I'm not swinging at my best at the moment. Funny how I never hit a golf shot right. That's quite unbelievable, really. I don't think that's too bad. If we saw my review recently of the Ping G425, you'll know that that really didn't go well dispersion-wise. Nothing really to do with the driver, just down to the pilot that can't hit a golf shot to save his life. I filmed these videos, not the day after each other, but quite similar. I'm working on my game a little bit. I feel like this is a little bit more stable. There will be a video coming where I do compare these. Hopefully I'm swinging a little bit better, but I feel like that's a pretty decent return for how I've been hitting it. If I aim up the right-hand side of most fairways, I'm going to be there or thereabouts. What about numbers? Numbers on average for the Callaway Epic Speed, pretty much what I would expect, 274. Club speed just shy of 107, so down a little bit from the other day, but hitting the centre more often, resulting in a ball speed of 158. Spinning at 2.4, which is very interesting to say that this isn't the Max LS head, this isn't the low spin head, so 2,400 on average If we put the Max LS head on there, you'd think it would drop a little bit. Would that then be a little bit too low? I would normally go into the Max LS head, and when I played golf with it around the Brabazon, I did use the Max LS head and really enjoyed it. So that just goes to show, don't ignore the centerpiece, don't ignore the main model, don't ignore the model that maybe you think isn't quite for you, when really it could be. It could offer you that little bit more forgiveness while still getting a little bit of low spin and some pretty decent numbers for some not very good golf swings. Guys, that is the Callaway Epic Speed. I quite like it, I do enjoy it. It's the first time that I've contemplated putting a Callaway in the bag for a while, since the Epic Flash really. That should have, looking back, it should have been given a bit more of a chance. So it is going to be an interesting battle to see what goes in the bag for 2021. Hopefully we do get out there and play some golf in 2021, because it's not looking amazingly great at the moment. And apart from that, guys, all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you do smash that subscribe button below. If you want to see more videos aren't quite golf related, make sure you go and check out the second channel, which is linked up there now. That's kind of Laura and the dog and a bit of me. So if you want to see the dog, then go and hit go. So if you want to see the dog, then go and watch that. And hit those comments below. Which one could you see yourself using? Before I forget how to speak, I'm going to go. So apart from that, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.